Recording is on.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Mind Body Blend. And this month we are focusing on the principles of Pilates. And today the two principles we're covering are breath and fluidity. And I've covered breath, but it's been a while since I spoke about the three forms of the Pilates breathing. So I'll cover that today. It's the basic breath, the intermediate breath, and the advanced breath. And basically that is telling us where we need to place the inhalation and the exhalation depending on where we need most of the work to happen and most of the bracing to happen in our core. And then our other principle is fluidity. So fluidity involves some of the other principles we've already covered, that being control and concentration. So if we're not controlling a movement or concentrating on it, it can become choppy and jerky. So I can bring my arm forward, I can open it and come down, and it can be lacking control or fluidity if I'm not concentrating and I'm just kind of going through the motions and flinging. Or we can make that movement fluid, presenting it with nice control, both in the up direction, the open direction, and the down. And which one looks better when we're doing Pilates and our barre classes? Definitely the more fluid movement. So with what we do today, we're going to add that concept of fluidity and learn about the Pilates breathing. As usual, we'll start with Tai Chi, and that is an element where we can really put fluidity into it. If you've seen people practicing Tai Chi for years, their movements are so fluid and there's never a choppy or a hesitation in their movements. So we'll do that today with our Tai Chi. I have a small chair for balance as usual, and my light hand weights, my yoga strap, and optional blanket. So let's begin with the feet about mid-distance apart. We'll take the toes and align them gently forward, maybe just a little tiny turnout. Find a tall posture and let your arms relax gently by your sides and lengthen. We'll just start with the basic breathing for Tai Chi. We'll inhale to float the arms up and exhale to float them down. And as always with LisaBug classes, I want you to be the judge of which movements suit your body best today, which ones you might need to modify, which ones you might need to throw out altogether and do something different. We'll just do one more, floating the arms up slowly. We'll inhale up and exhale down. Now just with the legs, I'm going to shift my weight to the left leg, pick up the right, turn the toe out, plant the heel, and bend the knee, leaning into that leg a little bit. Then I'll come back to the center line and just pivot on the heel to allow the foot to face forward. I'll do the same thing to the other side. Shift your body weight to the right foot, pick up the leg, flex the foot, plant the heel, shift your body weight, bend your knee, come back to center, pivot on that heel. You can pick up your foot a little bit and face forward. So let's do that a little quicker on the other side. Shift, lift, plant the heel, and shift the body weight. Come back to center and neutral. Pivot, lift, and lean into it. Come back to center and shift. And with the arms, we'll inhale, come up, exhale down. As you shift your body weight into the left leg, we'll bring the hands, pick up that right leg, and as you contact that heel, press palm. Come back to the center and lower your arms down. Then shift your body weight into the right foot. I'm pressing palm as I strike the heel. Wave back to the front and down. Now if you just need to continue just the leg work, that's fine. Or just the arms is fine too, and then bring it all together when you're ready. And then I want you to think about that principle of fluidity. Now your movements don't have to be just like mine. I want you to make this your own Tai Chi practice. It's about balance and control. I'm just basically shifting my body weight from one foot back to the other, finding my balance. Let's do 2 more to each side. Try to keep that breath moving. Imagine there's a little ball of energy right between your hands. And 1 more to each side. Think about your breathing, think about fluidity. Last one. And relax it down. We'll float the arms up, turn the palms to the sky and reach, stretch, and let the arms come down. And float up, turn the palms, reach, and down. Just 1 more. Now put your thinking cap on a little bit, because as we draw up, the right hand's going to turn to the ceiling, the left hand's going to push down. We're going away from each other. And then just let this right arm come back down to meet. Then we'll do the other side. So pick it up, left palm reaches up, right palm pushes down, and then let this arm float down. Good. Big inhalation. Right palm up. Exhale. And again. Left palm up. Okay, I'm adding on a layer to this progression, so we'll inhale. Right palm up, left palm down, and then push the palms away to opposite walls, so you side stretch. And then come back up, let that arm float down. Other side, breathe in, left palm up, side stretch, push, opposite directions, and float down. 1 more time on that side for this progression, or on each side. Fluidity is the key here. Smooth movement. Left palm up. All right, I have 1 more layer. Adding balance and movement of the legs. So as we scoop up, shift your body weight over to that left foot, cross behind, and side stretch. As you let that arm float down, you'll step right back out to the middle. Let's do the other side. Inhale, shift your body weight to the right foot, left palm up, cross back, and side stretch. Nicely done. Let's do 2 more on each side. Breathe in, shift your body weight, right palm up, side stretch. Control, concentration, fluidity. These are all things we've talked about the last couple weeks in Mind Body Blend. Our Pilates principles. Let's do 1 more. And then come back to center. Now bring your feet into ballet bar first position, or Pilates first. Heels connected, toes turned out. Now a nice fluid movement will lift the arms up with a soft bend in the elbows, open out, and float down. Up, out, and down. So I'm going to show you a few movements here without weights, but we'll be doing them as an option with hand weights. So if you feel you want to pick yours up now, you certainly can. We're going to do light weights for this movement. And it's a circular pattern in the shoulders. Nicely done. Now you can keep the arms going and watch the movement of the legs. I'm going to lift the right leg up, open out, close back to first position. Now with the left, up, out, and close. Now you can keep a big toe on the floor if you need help for your balance. Rather than lifting the leg all the way up, you can keep it tapped to the ground. Up, out, and down. So as you'll notice, I'm doing both arms at the same time. It's easier for our brain to think about that. Let's do just one more with both arms. Now the same side arm only. So if you're doing the right leg, the right arm goes. Now the left. Up, out, and down. Now we're thinking about that principle of fluidity. So the movement isn't jerky, nice and smooth. So I'm going to play some little games with your brain here. So we're doing same side, arm and leg. Let's do one more. And then I'm going to do opposite side, arm and leg. So put your thinking cap on. Now right leg, left arm. Left leg, right arm. Now actually, this is easier for our body to balance. You might be feeling that. Because I'm kind of balanced with the opposite hand and foot away from the midline of my body. Let's do one more each side. Now just watch the leg change. So it's up, out, bend, close. Up, out, bend, and close. I have the same rhythm, but I'm adding a plie. Let's add both arms together. Up, out, down, close. 5 more, then we're picking up hand weights. Good. Now if you have shoulder problems and you're using hand weights, I want them to be really light. Or maybe no weights at all. We have one more on that left leg. And rest. Okay, time to pick up those weights. I have 5s, and that's pretty much maximum for me with this exercise. I'll see how well I do. I might have to put them down. You can also bend your elbows a little bit to shorten your lever. Okay, we're going right into that same exercise. Both arms. And close. I want you to really start to think about fluidity. Requires a lot of core control. Now, if those shoulders are really bothering you, you can really make this small. Maybe bicep curl and a little bit of a rotator cuff action. Good job. We have 4 more with both arms. And then we're going to play with the single arms to work both our balance and our brain. Good. Okay, single arm, same side, same leg. I stopped talking. My brain must be really concentrating. 4 more. I think stopping talking is not a bad thing. I tend to talk continually while I teach. It's good to take a break. One more. Opposite side, right leg, left arm. Left arm, or right arm, left leg. This is where it gets hard to cue. Good. So we're opposite sides. Balance and control. Modify as you need. 7 more. 6. How are we doing, guys? 5. Fluidity. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And take a break. Good job. Set those weights down for just a moment. As we go through the next progression, maybe take a little stretch for the shoulder, one arm across. Oh, I felt the heart rate pick up on those. Other side. So we're going to use our Curtsy Lunge. We haven't done this in a while. So you'll turn your toes out slightly, standing in mid-stance position. Take your right foot, cross it behind the left, and look down towards that foot. Step out to the right and reach up into an arabesque. So we step on the left foot, cross the right foot behind, reach down, reach up into arabesque, squeeze your glute. Now when we do this with weights, you can keep your arms straight or a soft bend, or as we bring the weight into the chest, we can reach it down and reach it up. Let's just do 2 more on this side as we move into fluidity. Last one. All right, we're gonna go right into hand weights on that same side because it's fresh in your brain. So you can take 2 light hand weights or maybe 1 heavy one and hold it between both hands this way. All right, mid-stance position, shoulders are back, engage your core, step your right foot, cross it behind, cross, arabesque, cross, arabesque, or arms can stay straight. You choose whether to bend the elbows and press up, or keep those arms straight and just reach. Now when you step and cross behind, think about balance and working your oblique muscles, your core muscles. Now let's get nice and fluid with this. 8 more. Up. 7. Up. If you're struggling with balance, keep the back foot on the floor and just tap it there. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And relax. Okay, option to set the weight back down as we come to the other side just to give your arms a break. If you want to keep that weight, you can keep it. Come back to that mid position. Take your left foot, cross back, step out, and come up into your arabesque. Now when we did it on the other side, we went slower first because we have to get that brain-body connection. But of course, if you want to pick it up, you can pick up the pace. You can bend your elbows to reach and to press. Or you can keep those arms straight. A slight soft bend in the elbow all the way through. One more time with our practice. Okay, if you don't have your hand weights yet, let's go ahead and pick it up. Come back to that mid-stance position. And we'll cross that left foot behind as we reach down, arabesque. I don't know about you, but this is a lot harder on this side. I think it's a balance thing for me. But it's very common to have one side we go to, it's our comfortable side. One side feels a little less fluid, shall we say. 8 more. Up. 7. Balance option, keep that foot on the floor. 6. Now you don't have to press above the head if you don't want to. You just hold that arabesque here. And we have 4. 3. 2. And 1. And relax that weight down. All right, let's take a break for the arms. And again, maybe just a little shake out or a stretch across. Another side. All right, you need your chair or your wall for balance as we come into Releve, which is a toe raise to work the calves. Again, let's come to that Pilates first position. You can face your chair this way, so hands are in front, or to the side, just holding on one hand for balance. And we raise up and down, up and down. So this really helps us build strength in our feet. You can also wear shoes. That helps you to balance. We have 8 more. 7. 6. Good. Feel that work up the back of the leg and the calf, hamstring and glutes nice and tight. Now hold it up. Take the knees and open as we go down and up. Down, up. And we open by controlling our inner thighs. Now slow to start, I want you to open, hold it, and pulse. Down, 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 down. Now you don't have to be really low into this. Abs are super engaged. 2 more sets of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8 to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Drop those heels down and relax. Okay, I'm going to stretch those calves. So step 1 foot straight back, push your heel down to the ground. Ooh. Elongating that muscle. Step it in. Push the other heel and hold. So we are going to do 1 more set. If you were holding on to one hand, I want you to hold on with the other. So back to that first position, and we'll raise up, down, up, down. You can be facing your chair as well, holding on with both hands, but just barely touch your fingers. Opposite hand is anywhere you want to place it for good balance. 8. Try to keep your heels glued together. Squeeze the gluteals. 5, 4. Strengthening the feet and the lower legs. Up and hold. And then open the knees as we come down and up. Down and up. Some of you might be able to come pretty deep into this little plie, or make it small. 4 more. And 3. 2. Now take it down slowly and hold wherever that range feels good for you. And we'll pulse the legs. Down, 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 down. Try to still make this movement fluid and controlled. 2 more sets of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you stay with me? I'm feeling the burn. 1 more set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way up. Drop those heels down. And we'll stretch the calves one more time. Step back. Press the heel. Lengthen. Ooh. I might feel a little soreness in those calves tomorrow. And then let's switch legs. And close back in. Okay, 1 hand weight. You can have this on a heavy or your light. I'm going to move my chair back out of the way. Take your legs out really wide into that wide straddle position. And we're going to bend the right knee, lunge, up, lunge, up. I have my weight in my opposite hand, left hand. And we reach down, pull up, down, pull up. Now this is a pretty strong muscle group. Working the upper back, the shoulder and biceps, so we can do a pretty heavy weight here. And I'm working my right quadricep. A little bit of glute, but this is more quad dedicated. Now make sure you're not really bringing this knee way over the toe. Last 6. And 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come right center on, bring your palm to the ceiling. Same arm, we curl as we plie and come up. Curl and up. We're starting out nice and slow with this movement. Controlled and fluid. Now you can stay with this half time slow or come up to tempo. Down, up, down, up. Now you should notice this right leg, which we already worked before the plies, feels a little bit more tired than the left. Same thing with the arm, of course. 8 to go, or 4 if you're half time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, ooh, last one. I think I exhausted that bicep. Okay, let's switch arms. Bring it in the right hand. Make sure those toes are still turned out, and we'll just bend the knee, straighten. Bend the knee and straighten. When you're ready to add the one arm, we reach down to the knee, pick it up. Now I am rotating my body a little bit here. So I'm getting the core to work and breathing. We'll just use a traditional strength training breath on this one. Exhaling as we pull up. 10 more. 9. 8. Keep that knee tracking properly. Not too much of a knee bend. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right, release that arm down. Turn your palm to face the ceiling. Slow plie, bicep curl, and up. Starting with half time. And if you need to make an adjustment in your weight, you can pick up something lighter here. Now either staying with half time, or let's pick up the pace for about 30 seconds. Good. It's up to you, your speed. It feels right for you today. Wherever you can maintain control and fluidity, concentration, 8 more, or 4 half time. Exhale as you pull up. Last 2. And 1, and relax. Nice job. Set that weight down. And then we'll take a nice big breath in. And exhale. Just check in, see how you're feeling one more time. And release. So we are going to come into some mat Pilates, and I want to give you the opportunity to use your chair. If you have some lower back issues, you can do this work seated in a chair. We're going to be using the legs for some movements, so you can sit down. You can also sit down on your mat, or you can come down onto your back. In a tabletop position or feet on the floor. Let's bring my chair out of the way here. Okay, here's where we're going to talk about the Pilates breath. Basic, intermediate, and the advanced breath. So either seated in your chair, on your back with your feet down, or on your back with knees and table. Those are your levels. So we're going to take the right leg, extend it out, bring it in, left leg, extend it out, bring it in. Right, bring it in. Left. Now a little bit quicker up to tempo. Right, left. Now you'll notice when the leg is out, that's where we really need to brace our abs. So in the Pilates basic breath, we're going to place our exhalation there. So we breathe out, inhale, exhale, inhale. As you exhale, brace your core nice and tight. Excellent. Now those of you that might like a little more with this, you can bring some hand weights in. You can reach them out into a shootout. You can open your arms into some chest flies. But I really want to focus on the breath. All right, let's take a break. Relax those feet down. So if you want to grab weights, you can have them now as we go into our second set, which is the intermediate breath. And we're going to do the opposite of what we just did. So feet on the floor or knees in table. Again, we'll alternate those legs. Right leg moves first. We go out, together. Now on the last round, we exhaled as the leg was out. So let's reverse that. So we breathe in, breathe out. In, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. So this is the intermediate breath because it's harder to brace our abs when we're inhaling. Requires a little bit more strength in the core. Good. We inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Okay, advanced breathing. What we're going to do is inhale when the right leg goes out. Exhale when the left leg goes out for our first round, and then we'll reverse that. So either feet on the floor or knees in table. Get ready. Inhale the right leg. Breathe in. Exhale on the left. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Keep those cores nice and braced. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale and relax. Okay, the thing about the advanced breath is we have to do the other side. So this time we're going to start on our left leg first. That's our inhale. Our right leg will be our exhalation. So feet on the floor or knees in table. Ready? Left leg first. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Those of you that are adding weights, you can do any strength training work here with the same advanced breathing. Left leg, breathe in. Right leg, breathe out. 3 more each side. Last 2. 1 more, inhale. Exhale and relax down. Okay, coming into the Pilates 100 breathing. We're going to inhale for 4 counts through the nose. Exhale for 4 counts through the mouth. Reach your arms forward. Feet can be on the floor. Start to pat your hands. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Next option, curl your head and shoulders up. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. You can do this in your chair as well. Maybe lift your knees. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Take any of the options. Maybe straighten your legs. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. And you can make it a choppy breath or a smooth one. 4 more. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. If your legs are straight, knees come in. We relax head and shoulders down and set your feet down to the mat. All right, right leg is up. Turn your knee out so you're into lateral rotation. We're going to extend the leg, open, close, and then bend the knee. So I have my knee a little bit wider than my hip. And again, extend the leg, open, close, and bring it in. Now I'm going to move up to the tempo of the music here, but you could go at your own pace. So we extend, open, close, bring it in. This can be done seated in your chair as well, this entire sequence. You can keep that left foot on the mat or bring that left knee up in table, bring it in. Extend, open, close, and in. 3 more. Fluidity, 2. 1 more. Let's go right into the other side. We extend, open, close, bring it in. I'm in a turnout, so I have the inner thigh trying to roll toward the ceiling. Right knee can be in table. Extend, open, close, and in. You can point those toes for those beautiful Pilates lines, or you can flex your feet for a little bit of a stretch in the calf. 5 more on this leg. And we go 4. Check on your abs, make sure they're braced. 2 more, just breathing wherever feels comfortable for you. Last one. And now we alternate those legs. Right leg out, open, close, and switch. Left. That foot can remain on the floor each time, or both knees can be up in table. All right, now we're either staying with alternating legs, or my final option and layer is both legs moving at the same time. Out, open, close, and in. Out, open, close, and in. You'll notice when I come in, I'm in a frog. So my knees open out, my heels are connected. Good, choose the one that suits you best. 5 more to go. Feel that bracing in your core. 4. And 3. Last 2. And 1. And relax down. Extend your legs to straight on the mat, or if you're sitting in their chair, extend your legs to straight and reach your arms up. Take a nice stretch. And then if you're in your chair, come on down onto your mat into a sideline position. We'll all roll over onto a side. And we're going to be doing some rotator cuff action with the arm, so a light hand weight, just in one hand. So I'm going to bring my knees to about a 90-degree bend, and my hips about 90 as well. Take that weight into that top hand, and you can glue your elbow right into your side waist. And we'll just add a rotation of that rotator cuff and down. Rotate and down. Elbows about 90 degrees. Make sure the elbow doesn't come away from the body, so we're not lifting the arm up. We're just rotating right at the shoulder. Now let's add a clamshell. So we open and close. And a clamshell, our feet stay together, just the knees open. If your arm gets tired, give it a break and just do the clamshell. 4 more. Open, close. 3, 2. Last one. And relax. All right, set that weight down. Slightly roll your top shoulder back. Bring both hands behind your back and crunch and down. Crunch, down. So I'm using my oblique right here to lift lower. You can also reach that top arm. You're not going to come up very high. This is a tiny movement. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, adjust yourself to the other side for the rotator cuff. Bending those knees about 90 degrees and the hips as well. We can be all the way up on the shoulder, or you can come down into a nice relaxed position. Bend the elbow, hug it into the waist. Rotate up and down. Rotate up. Now, depending on your range of motion, you might be only coming up right about to here. Everybody's shoulders are different. Option, add your clamshell, just the knees open. And that works through the rotators of the hip. And we do this slow and controlled. Those rotator cuff muscles can oftentimes be injured, so we want to take our time, do these movements with control and with fluidity. You can just do the leg if that arm gets tired. Just 2 more. Up and down. Last one. And down. Relax the weight. Roll your shoulder back. Bring those hands behind the head. Crunch. Up, down. Up, down. Tiny movement right into the obliques. Exhale. Exhale. Last 8, 7, 6, just a gentle twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, rolling over to your front side for some back work, all the way onto your belly. Make sure you've got some room to reach out long in front of you. Your feet are about hips distance apart, maybe a slight turnout. Bring your hands so they're under your shoulders, but they're off the floor. And we're going to reach the arms in front and pull back. Reach in front and pull back. Now, as you pull back, lift your chest a little higher off the floor. Reach out, pull back. Now come back to fluidity with this. If you want, you can make it a little circle. Reach out, come around, pull back. Reach out, come around, pull back. It's almost like a breaststroke. 5, 4, 3, lift, lift, 2, and 1. And then cross your hands in front of your forehead. Relax your forehead right down onto your hands. Now we're going to keep your left elbow on the mat as you lift your right elbow and rotate your upper body away from the floor. So it looks like this. Up, same side again. Up, left elbow is staying in contact with the mat. That's the fulcrum of this movement. My forehead is staying on top of my hands. Try to keep your hips as neutral as you can. This can be a smaller movement depending on your range of motion. We have one more on this side, one more. Now let's reverse. Right elbow stays down. Left elbow comes up and down. Now the breathing here is just dependent upon your comfort level. But I want you breathing. You can either exhale as you come up or inhale. Both are good. Both are right. Just keep breathing. Two more this side. Last one. And relax down. Bring those hands under the shoulders. Press yourself up and back to a nice child's pose or a cat stretch. Just to round the spine. Nice little counter stretch for the back. Okay, come to a seated position as we move into some flexibility work to finish out today. So keep the right knee bent, extend the left leg long, and we'll take a nice inhale, come up, and then reach down right through the center, or reach your hands behind you to get a little stretch here. So this is our half dragonfly in yoga. We should be feeling some hamstring, some hip, a little bit of inner thigh. And we'll inhale to come up, rotating our torso toward that extended leg. You might need your yoga strap as we reach toward the foot. And you can loop that strap under the bottom of the foot and pull toward you. So now a little bit more hamstring as we extend over that lengthened leg. And one more breath. Then we'll just rotate so the same side hand reaches toward the foot, and we'll take a side stretch over. You can still have your yoga strap, pulling with that one hand as we're opening up the side waist here. Nice side bend. And one more breath. Inhale and exhale. And we'll rise up. Same 3 stretches on the other side. So we'll pull that left leg in, extend the right leg long. And we'll first start with the chest extended right through the middle. So we'll take a nice big inhale, exhale and reach through, or hands behind you, extending your spine forward. And try not to hunch your back and round your shoulders. We're in that position a lot in our days, so pull those shoulder blades back. And just a gentle stretch, you don't have to push it super deep. And one more breath. Exhale, come up, rotate your torso towards the extended leg and reach out. Optional use of your strap. Soften those muscles you feel stretching. Keep the breath moving. And the breath can move in fluidity as well. So not a jerky breath, but a smooth, fluid breath. And then we'll move open into our side bend. Opening up through that side waist. Take a few breaths right into the rib cage. And last breath in. And then we'll rise up. And sitting in a simple cross-legged pose, or you can sit in your chair as well. We'll inhale both arms up, twist the body to the left side, reaching the right hand across to that left knee, and the left hand can come behind you and rotate. Take 3 breaths in your twist here. Really looking over the shoulder to maximize that neck range of motion. And then as you come back to the center line, we'll reach those arms up. Twist over to the right side. Left hand reaches across the knee. Right hand reaches behind. And twist. 3 breaths. Really long spine here. And then one more breath as we come to the center line. Inhale. Exhale, the arms float down. And bring your hands right to your knees. We'll circle the spine by starting to the right side, rolling the spine forward, over the left knee, and back up. 2 more this direction. Circle, releasing any low back tension. And 1 more. Our exhalation is as we come forward, make this movement fluid. And then pause and reverse 3 times to the left. Relax your jaw, your forehead, your eyelids. No tension in your spine. And last time around this direction. And we'll finish with 1 final breath. Reach up, press the palms of the hands together. The thumbs come to heart center. And as always, it's such an honor and pleasure to have this opportunity to guide you through your workout. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And may the light and love that resides within me honor the light and love in each of you. Namaste. If you can stay on with me for a minute or 2, I'd love to chat. Otherwise, I'll see you on Thursday for yoga. Happy hips and hearts. Thanks, everybody.